want to talk about this situation in Texas where
Tejas.
it was basically a teacher had a situation where one of her items went missing. So she had like a Hello Kitty Funko Pop.
See, that's her fault for having that in the first place.
Yeah, and but not even just that. You know, she had, like you see in the classroom, you know, she had Hello. Look at her neck. She got on the Hello Kitty shirt, Hello Kitty keychain, Hello Kitty on the walls. This is the problem when we have, like, you know,
big ass kids as teachers.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, man, this shit. I'm really sick of these teachers. I'm sick of these new age teachers, man. So this teacher, one of her items was stolen. You know, she was given this item from one of her like previous students, and you know it was sitting on her desk, and it went missing. So she told the class, you know, just return the item, no questions asked. And this is also a class of this is high school. So I believe it was high school seniors. So she told the students, you know, just return this, no questions asked, and it won't be any problem. So the item wasn't returned. So she said she was faced with no choice but to file a police report. And I'm gonna play this video from her.
All right, let's address some things. Whew. All right, I want to address what are the consequences going to be when I find the person that stole my Hello Kitty collectible. It has been brought to my attention here on TikTok that collectible was worth quite a bit of money, over $100. Again, the backstory of the Hello Kitty Funko Pop.
This also might be why we need to pay our teachers more.
Worth about a lot of money. I thought she was gonna say a lot of money. Over $100.
Over $100. So you know what? I'm gonna fuck up my kids' lives.
Yeah, they don't even get her hair done. The fuck is $100 gonna do? She gonna get 2 nails done. She gonna get her thumbs done with $100 fucking dollars.
And you know the students, they didn't return them, and I believe the students wrote her letters of like what actually happened. And this she won like a whole TikTok series about this shit.
So like dry snitching, or like that's snitching.
But I'm gonna play this video from her.
All right, you guys, let's get into some of the letters that my students wrote in regards to them stealing my Hello Kitty. Some of you said I should have punished the whole class and making them right. Well, I got a lot of good feedback and a lot of tea having my students right. So it's really not a punishment.
That's also another problem for me. Why the fuck is the teacher talk about clocking tea? This is like, we are dealing with, these are your students. I would be mad as shit if, like, you know, in the future, you know, I have kids one day, and it's a reason why, yo, this shit really does piss me off. It's a reason why we never see, like, you know, the teachers of, like, famous kids. I mean, yeah, the teachers that teach, like, famous kids. We would never see, like, LeBron kids. LeBron kids are, like, you know, any celebrity children on the internet.
Yeah.
For these reasons. Because it's like, nigga, my children are in school to learn. They're not supposed to be part of your content.
Yeah. This ain't your journey to fame.
Right. And
but clocking tea actually is like that's a way to get through to the kids. Like we talking about grapes of wrath, right? He's like, I don't get it. Why did the dude get shot in this part of the book? Well, because you remember earlier when what's the name clock the other girl T, and it led up to this, and they're like, oh, okay. Oh, period. All right, I get it. You see, like that'll work. And
you know the
Huckleberry Finn.
And the teacher, you know, she tried to make the point that it wasn't about getting revenge. It was about, you know, upholding like respect and the integrity of the classroom, stuff like that. But it's like, nigga, whatever happened to just taking away like field trips or prom, or like walking at graduation?
I'm on her side though, because it probably pains you to be like the villain for that. You feel me? Because you gotta take away. You gotta think about this. Depending, I don't know where she teach at, but prom and graduation is all a lot of these niggas got.
No, but
and you know, I know people that dropped out and shit. They didn't even get to that point. So trying to take away like people's last hurrah before they gotta go fucking work a job that they might not want to work. It definitely seems like a dilemma as a teacher. Like you don't want to be a dick.
I would prefer that over to like I'm gonna put something on your record, just because like I remember. I'll never forget this.
There's people that went to prom on house arrest, so different strokes for different folks.
I remember I was working at this school. In Harlem, right? Now every morning I used to make tea. I used to take tea to work with me, and I had this nice thermos. Spent about like $20 for this, and I went downstairs for something, and I came back, and one of the kids had knocked my thermos on the ground and like broke the lid.
No.
And when I came
on purpose?
No. It was by accident. It was from the kids just playing around, not paying attention, and like just knocked it off the dust and broke like the lid. So I was still able. So basically, I wasn't able to drink with the cap on. I had to unscrew it, and this shit really had me mad. And this little girl was like, "Yo, what's the big deal? It's just a cup." And I'm like, "Bitch, I gotta work an hour and a half to be able to afford this cup."
Yeah, when you start thinking about your fucking money and time, that shit really put it into perspective. Kids don't understand that.
Yeah, but at the same time,
$100 is probably like 5 hours of her time. Maybe no 5. Maybe that shit probably like 10 hours.
That shit probably the school day.
Yeah, the whole day.
Yeah, but still, at no point I never thought of like, man, I hope this bitch go to jail.
I get that. Yeah, there's definitely other ways to go about it. I don't know exactly why she was like, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm thinking maybe she was like, well, if I threaten them with that, they gonna give it back.
Or my thing is, if you are going to go the cop route, I have no problem with that. But don't also do that and turn it into like you trying to make it into this drawn out exciting story for people. Yeah. Like we at home. If you go and file a police report and you feel like that's the best way to handle it, go about it that way. But also don't try to like drag us along with cliffhangers in your content.
Facts. Like she really could have just had the student choked and body slammed by the cops in the school, right? And then no record, just body slam this kid because you know he is black at the end of the day.
Like, come
on,
I
know you guys like doing that.
Yeah, like,
and then go about your day.
Like, yo, you don't got no nephews that just want to fuck somebody up.
That's also a great point. You thought about this a lot. Yeah. There definitely is a lot of ways to fuck up a kid, but not fuck up their life. Yeah, steal his bike. Do something like fucking. Yeah, send in some. I always hated when a kid would do something stupid, maybe out of anger or like desperation. You know, kids be broke, get in trouble, they get kicked out of school. It's like fuck. I remember kids used to get in trouble for selling candy. Did that ever happen in your school?
None. I mean,
high school did you go to?
I went to West Catholic. I went to Catholic school my whole life. So the thing was crazy.
Y'all couldn't even do nothing. Was at Catholic school,
bro? When my freshman year of high school, it was like maybe 300 of us, like close to like two, but in between 270 to 300 students. By the time we graduated, it was barely like 100 of us because so many people got kicked out for infractions. Like you would get infractions for, of course, like lateness, or absence. But then also if you didn't have your ID around your neck, if you were out of uniform, and out of uniform might be not having your sweater on top of your button up. Yeah. Like you had to be in full uniform, or not having the school shoes. Did you have to we had to wear? At first we were allowed to wear sneakers, but then it got to the point where niggas was going too far, where they made us wear Eastlands, like dress shoes.
Yeah, I didn't have to do all that.
So so you had kids getting kicked out, losing out on this education because of minor stuff.
Yeah,
not taking into account what might be going on at home.
Yeah, like uniform shit is always funny to me because it's like, who the fuck got money to be buying shit all the time? Like,
right? Say
you fuck up your shoes, your pants, or whatever, your shirt, your uniform shit, and all you got is some cheap shit to replace it. So you can't go about that route. You can't just fucking get through the week like. And it's like just because it's a Catholic school, that shit don't make sense to me. That's not in the fucking Bible.
Right.
Thou shalt not fucking
wear
some Timberlands. Yeah, thou shalt not wear Dickies.
Right. Yeah. Right.
They used to stone niggas in the Bible for wearing Dickies. No sucking dick for money. No Dickies. No hosey in jeans.
Right, like that. And then also they made us, you know, as far as you were saying, like getting in trouble for selling candy. Catholic schools, they actually made us sell candy. Like they would give us a box of candy to sell, and it would be like the worst.
It made you.
It would be the worst. Like they'll give you a box of like 50 bars of candy, and then whatever you didn't sell, they would add on to your tuition. So it's like you a kid, right? So naturally, you take home this box. It's like a suitcase.
This was in America?
Yeah, this was like
yeah, this sounds like fucking Russia.
You go home with like a suitcase. Like you know how White Castle, they give you like a little box of the sliders. Yeah, something like that. But in there, you'll have like the good candy might be like Skittles or Twizzlers, and then like you know bars of chocolate. But it's like nigga, I'm 8. Of course I'm gonna eat a few of these. So it's like you eat a few, but then whatever you don't pay, whatever you can't hustle on your block, then you add your own money to it, and then like you gotta get at the school too. That's
hypocritical as fuck. Because like, how you gonna tempt kids? Like, a whole part of like Catholicism is like temptation and like the pleasures of the flesh. So how you gonna tempt kids with candy and shit?
Right.
But you trying to teach them to not touch their own dick that they got all the time.
Nigga, they gotta pay these lawsuits somehow.
That's true. Cause like, since y'all niggas want to snitch, since y'all can't keep y'all fucking mouth shut, go move these Twizzlers. Damn, they's making y'all fucking work for your own lawsuit money. That's what we do out here, nigga. If I get shot by the cops, you gotta pay my family.
That shit is crazy. These niggas will touch you, then put you on the block.
Yeah. Yo, that's fucking right there. That was your life. You got pissed on, and it had to make me and you. That's you.
I'm gonna play some more of this video.
And I am on her side.
Now I'm gonna play some more of this video because I think she goes on to like read some of these letters.
Okay. This one right here says the truth. I don't know how true this is, but let's read it. Okay, so my behavior in this class is mediocre because I act up sometimes, yell and cuss, but other times I be acting good and on task doing my work, talking quietly, focus on the project. But anyways, I had seen blank take the Hello Kitty and sell it on eBay and seen blank take candy, but blank and blank pissed me off so bad. They annoying, and blank steal gummy bears, and blank makes me mad, and blank I'm not even going to say that last part. Wow.
It's always funny when like a teacher goes online to make fun of how their students read. It's like damn, if only somebody was there to help them.
Yeah, like clearly somebody is failing these fucking idiots. I think it's like they need to cut these kids some slack. Like, this is just how kids talk.
No, but not even just that. It's just like if a doctor was doing like a doctor was just like, man, why these niggas keep coming in here dying? Somebody need to do something about this shit.
Yeah, like you go to the dentist and like you got a lot of cavities. Nasty ass nigga. You want to film him? No, nigga, you nasty. That shit, I don't want to touch that shit. That shit nasty as fuck.